Morning everyone, today is Sunday, March 20th, and it's rest day for me. So I'm going to start cleaning the house because the house is a wreck, and then meal prep. So I'll record some of the stuff that I meal prep. Here I'm finishing unthawing some chicken. I buy this huge pack at Costco. It's just the regular boneless, skinless chicken breasts. This was $22.54 for, I got 6 packages there. Then I have a sink full of sweet potatoes that I just washed. And I'm going to show you a few different ways that I like to cook my sweet potatoes. I'm cooking my chicken in the crock pot today, so I wanted to go ahead and get that started and show you guys how I'm doing that. These are the seasonings that I went with today. Just Italian medley, Mrs. Dash, the chicken Mrs. Dash, a ton of garlic powder, and then just a little dash of this caliente pepper seasoning. So I just put all of that on top of the chicken, added a little bit of water, as you can see there. And I'm going to put the top on, and then my crock pot has a few different selections. I'm going to go ahead and put it on high for 6 hours. So that's all you do, and I'll let you know when it's finished. The way I'm cooking my sweet potatoes, take a regular sweet potato, spray it with the Pam coconut spray, just a quick spray, and then wrap it in tin foil. Really simple, really easy. I throw it in for about 45 minutes at 450, depending on the size of the sweet potato. I actually chose pretty small ones, so I'll let you know how long it takes. Hey, George. I just took out the first sweet potatoes that I started cooking, and they look delicious. They get kind of caramelized when they're wrapped in tin foil, which is why I like cooking them this way.
Audio Jungle.
The second way that I'm cooking my sweet potatoes, I first peeled them, ta-da, and then I chopped them, so now they look like this. Put them in a pot full of water. Now I have it on high, and I'm going to wait until they boil, wait until they get soft and mushy, and then Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes, and the sweet potatoes cut in half really easy when I just push against them. So I'm going to go ahead and drain them, and then after the sweet potatoes were done boiling, I went ahead and drained them, and then I used my beaters here just to mix them up so they're all nice and mashed, and then I added cinnamon, and then I also added a little bit of organic stevia, so just to sweeten them up a little bit. If you're not on prep or you're just looking for a healthier way to make them, you could totally add some almond milk, maybe some, I can't believe it's not butter, just to make it a little more creamy for the consistency. I'll probably take some of this out and make Brandon's that way so his can be a little more yummy. This is the final last way I'm cooking my sweet potatoes for today. I just cut them up into wedges, lightly sprayed them all with coconut oil, and then sprinkled cinnamon on top so that they look like this. They're in a big glass pan. I just lined it with tin foil to make the cleanup easier. And I'm going to go ahead and cover it with some tin foil as well. Cook it at 450 with these sweet potatoes at the same time, and I'll let you know how it all turns out. Just took out the last batch of sweet potatoes, and they look delicious. You can hear them basically boiling. Let's see if I can cut one open. So soft, so perfect. Alright, so this is the finished product of the 3 different ways to make sweet potato. This first way is the easiest and the quickest. You just wrap the sweet potato in tin foil, cook for about 45 minutes to an hour depending on how big the sweet potato is. I did spray it with coconut oil spray before I wrapped it. The next way was just to peel and then chop the sweet potato, boil it, and then mash it to make mashed potatoes. And then the third way, I just cut it into quarters, sprayed it with coconut oil, and then sprinkled cinnamon on top. So all very delicious. I think taste-wise, the mashed potatoes and these potatoes are definitely my favorite. Convenience-wise, those are the easiest, and the mashed potatoes are the most time-consuming, but I think I'll probably continue doing mashed potatoes and the quartered potatoes. So I hope you guys enjoy those. Let me know if there are any other recipes you want to see. Alright, so now that everything is cooking and in the oven, on the stove, I figured I'd show you some seasonings that I really enjoy during prep. It's Colonel seasonings. It's popcorn seasoning, but you can actually use it on almost everything. I use it on egg whites, oats, chicken, depending on what flavor, obviously. But here I have butter, nacho cheddar, and ranch. They're so good on like everything. So prep friendly, like I said, they're between 50 and 75 milligrams of sodium. If you haven't tried them, go try them out. Alright, so the chicken is still in the crock pot, the sweet potatoes are cooked and done, and now I'm going to get to my turkey meat. I just buy the 93.7 turkey meat right now. It's you can buy it in bulk at Costco, so it's cheaper, but when I get closer to my show, I'll be eating the 99.1. It's just a little more expensive, so for now I'll eat this. Alright, so here's my turkey meat. I'm using the 93.7 turkey meat. First, I soaked it in lime juice, and then I added chili powder, chipotle pepper, ground pepper, garlic powder, and then this chipotle mayo Walden Farms. I added just a little bit of that. That is something I'll have to cut eventually in my prep, but 9 and 10 weeks out, I'm still going to use it. So I am going to spray the pan with some coconut oil spray and roll them up into little balls and cook little meatballs out of them. So here's the finished product for my turkey meatballs, which kind of turn into turkey patties. But I did try them and they are super delicious. So if you try them, let me know how you like them. And 6 hours later, this is the finished product, and it was nice and juicy, so I just shredded the chicken and I'll store that in the fridge. This is the first meal that I'm having with the shredded chicken I just made. It's basically like a chicken taco without the tortilla or cheese. So I just have the chicken with, I put lime juice on it, and the chipotle hot sauce, 1 ounce of avocado, and then some shredded lettuce. I think Brandon's about to make one too, so I'll get one of his when he's done making it. I wanted to show you guys Brandon's meal as well in case you have more macros to spare, more food to deal with. He did the same ingredients as me, the chicken, avocado, and lettuce, but he also added some of this Mexican cheese, Trader Joe's salsa, and he put it on a white corn tortilla. So six. This is useless.